So what is a credit score? What is it really, and why is it so important? Hi, this is Todd Baker, your certified mortgage planner. Please subscribe and hit like on this video below. And if you're getting it by social media or by email, please go to yourcertifiedmortgageplanner.com to subscribe to this video and others like it with great information. So a credit score is a 3-digit number that's used to indicate risk. And really what it is a snapshot of where you're at right that second that the credit is pulled. So it takes your credit history, and based on your credit history, there's an algorithm or a mathematical formula that then produces a score that predicts risk. The number one producer of credit scores is FICO. It's Fair Isaac Company. It was actually founded, the site, I'm going to show you the site in a second. It says 30 years ago. It's actually even earlier than that. These two gentlemen out of Stanford started experimenting with predictive mathematical models of credit risk, and that's how they came up with this system. There's other systems out there, like I said, but this is the one everyone uses for mortgage lending. So let's show you a few things on what a credit score really is. So it's the 3-digit number, like we said, and one of the reasons why it's important is that it's going to determine, based on your score, what kind of loan you can qualify for, if you can at all. So the first range of estimate is 580 or below. So if you're 580 or below on your credit report, that's poor. That's the minimum starting gate for a residential mortgage. You're not going to find a residential mortgage, at least a decent one, below 580. There now are non-qualified mortgages that will loan below 580. They're all 10% down, and they're really high interest rates. So very few people like to do them, and they're also really hard to qualify for as well. But they are now available. 580 gets you into the game. So what I do, if I have someone under 580, I'm going to put you on a credit education program on how to rebuild your score so that you can get a regular loan. The next is 580 to 660. For lending, 620 is sort of the entry level into a good mortgage. You can get a FHA loan with 580. You can get any mortgage with 620. And as each of these buckets, as your score goes up in each of these buckets, for mortgage lending, above 760, you get the best pricing. So now I want to show you real quick on how your credit score affects mortgage pricing. It's generally understood by, I think, all consumers that you know that your credit score is going to have an impact on not only what you can borrow, but what you'll pay for that money. But here's a good table reference that you can see. This is Fannie Mae's, what they call their loan level price adjustments by credit score and loan to value ratio. So it's a mouthful. But loan to value means if you're putting 60%, means if you're putting 40% down, basically there's no adjustment to interest rate until it falls below 660. And these are the interest rate ranges right here. I mean, credit score ranges right here. If you put anywhere from just slightly less than 40% down to 30% down, you see these adjustments, and you can see these adjustments go higher as the score goes lower, and this carries on across the board. So for some people, if you need to do a low down payment loan, your score's lower, you can see there's a big adjustment. Then a conventional loan is probably not the best option. We might want to go with an FHA loan, for example, that has better pricing. So there's different loan types, but I can tell you that this one I just showed you the table is for conventional loans, but all loan types, if your credit score is lower, you're going to pay a higher interest rate because the investors that buy these demand a higher interest rate and a better return on their money for what they deem is a greater risk based on score. So it's super important to understand your score. There's other videos I'm doing that you can go to my site on how to improve credit, how to build your credit, etc. But this is what a score is, so you can see it and you can start to understand why it's so important. So once again, please hit subscribe and like, and go to my website at yourcertifiedmortgageplanner.com, and please feel comfortable reaching out to me if you have any questions or need any help. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful day.